I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually very excited for Outlast 2, but you're probably wondering what I thought of the first one. When it comes down to horror, I'm a big fan. I like scary games. I like games that put me in situations that are hopeless, in situations that are dire. I like being afraid, I like running, I like fighting, I like all kinds of different things when it comes down to scary games. Outlast, in my opinion, starts off incredibly strong. The game is oozing with atmosphere. It's got some of the most terrifying naked men with their dicks hanging out, carrying machetes, trying to cut your head off I've ever seen. And the gameplay is pretty spot on. Personally, I am not a fan of games that are basically, oh, you're helpless, you can't fight back. I did recently download Soma. I look forward to playing it and talking about it. But when it comes down to it, I'm not a huge fan of games that are basically, oh, you're helpless, you can't do shit. The reason I'm not a fan of this is because I like to have combat in my games. And when I play a game that doesn't have combat, it's usually rather disappointing in the end. Because this game, you've got no way to defend yourself. It's not a bad thing. It's not. It's another type of gameplay. It doesn't have any problems that I can tell. Hello, you're creepy. But I'm just not a fan of that particular style of gameplay. But when it comes down to it, though, this game is incredibly terrifying, and the beginning of it is very, very solid. The game starts off very well, and I'm going to look up for these guys, because, how do I, there we go. I don't want to look down because these dudes are not wearing pants. Outlast is one of the first games I've seen dick in. It's awkward. But it does add to the fear when you have naked men chasing you with machetes. And these guys are really fucked up. But the entire game itself is indeed fucked up. It's a very unusual, very disturbing game. And it certainly brings the tension and the fear. The reason I say that Outlast starts strong is because I believe it ends pitifully. Big spoilers, if you haven't played Outlast yet and you want to play Outlast, play Outlast. But I'm about to spoil this game a little bit for you, so just be forewarned. The game ends with ghost bullshit, and I've already established before that I'm not actually afraid of ghosts. They don't really do it for me in the fear department. What I'm afraid of are physical, tangible threats. And when it comes down to Outlast ending with ghosts, that's just very disappointing. Hello. What's going on over there? What are you doing? Hey. Hey, neighbor. Yeah, that was awkward.
Damn it. What the fuck is the matter with you?
What the fuck is the matter with you? You're over here humping a dead body with no head. Like I said, the game is disturbing. But it's actually very well done, and it's entertaining as all hell. Again, if you've not played it, you need to. But I was disappointed with the ending because ghosts are not my forte. I've never really been afraid of ghosts. I find them to be boring. I find them to be tedious. I'm not scared by, ooh, pots and pans are flying across the room, otherworldly spirits. I'm afraid of, demons, zombies, monsters, that kind of shit. And I know people are like, well, demons and ghosts are the same thing. No, they're fucking not. I've watched a lot of, ghost movies, the Exorcism movies and Paranormal Activity, which is garbage. I recently was forced to watch The Conjuring, which is alright, I guess. Ghosts don't scare me. Having giant dudes chasing me with machetes trying to kill me, that scares me. And this game pulls that off very well. There's a lot of atmosphere, there's a lot of tension, there's a lot of horror. And I think that while the game is a little on the shorter side, I think you'll enjoy it. I think it's overpriced right now on Xbox One and PS4. I think it's more, I think this and Whistleblower should be together for $15. But right now they're separate and it's more than $15, which I think is deplorable. But they're pretty good. They're pretty scary. They're pretty tension-filled. There's another dude right here. Hey, fella. I love that their eyes glow when I put on the night vision, which, I've never messed around with a night vision camera, but it's interesting. It's very interesting. But yeah, I don't have too terribly much more to say about Outlast. It does what it does well, and I think that if you have yet to play it, you'll enjoy it. Hey, bad guy. Hey. How you doing? You turn that freaking thing off. Hey? You're purty. Anywho, Outlast is pretty decent, even if it does end on a disappointing note. Now I'm going to get whacked in the face. Hey, neighbor. Ow.
Get back!
You're not very friendly, are you? What you going to do, neighbor? Ow, God. You're so mean. But yeah. I don't have much more to say about it. It plays well. It looks pretty good. It's definitely scary. It's got puzzles, and it ends, in my opinion, very disappointingly with ghost bullshit. I've not yet played Whistleblower because I was very disappointed with the ending of this first outing, but I'll eventually play Whistleblower. But I do recommend checking it out. If you like scary games and like being absolutely terrified, you'll enjoy this game thoroughly. Hey there, how you doing? You're gonna try to hit me too, aren't you? That's a yes. And this is what the game consists of most of the time. Running away from people you can't fight. This is a real problem, I think, in games. I like combat when I'm playing a game. I don't like this horse shit where it's like, oh, you're powerless to stop them. I don't think that's good gameplay. I think that sucks a lot. I was trying to close the door on him. But as you can see, this is what the game consists of, and I find it to be just a bit boring. Why can't I close that door? Fuck off. I would beat the shit out of you in person. And you're dead. Hey! Ow. Thanks for watching. Do check out Outlast. It's not a bad game. I'm disappointed with some aspects of it. Take care.